Let's go! Let's go! Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, guys. Let's go! The Houston Rockets just beat the Charlotte Hornets 100, I believe it was 146 to 143 to get to 3-16. Welcome back to the channel, though, guys. If you enjoy it, you like Rockets content, NBA content as well, be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We're trying to hit 9,000 subs by the end of the month. It's not looking good at all. We're only 40 away, but we've literally gained like maybe 10 subscribers this whole month. So if you guys aren't subscribed, you like the content, be sure to hit that subscribe button, man. I really appreciate it. Oh my God. I'm sure you can tell. I am sure you can tell right now I am exhilarated. Exhilarated. I'm exhilarated. 146 points. Oh my goodness gracious. Not only did the Houston Rockets break their single, like, this is the most amount of points they've scored this season. I feel like that probably is a little bit obvious considering it. You know, they scored 146 points. Christian Wood broke his career high in points. And all together, man, they shot well. They shot good from downtown. They kept the turnovers in check. Goodness gracious, man. This is a great win. What have I been saying? What has Gio been saying? What has Swaggy been saying? We've all been saying. The Rockets are not bad. They're not bad. They are an extremely young developmental team who are going through some hardships. Yeah, it lasted 15 games. It's over. The Rockets, as I've been saying, I've been preaching this the last 2 weeks. The Rockets will have at least 7 wins by the end of the 2021 calendar year. It's 100% guaranteed. The Rockets will have 20 wins at least by the end of the season. Don't trust, like, this is the biggest thing I want Rocket fans to know. Don't listen to Twitter. Don't listen to the media. Form your own opinions. KPJ is a point guard. Christian Wood doesn't suck. The Rockets don't suck. Form your own opinions. Don't listen to what the media is saying. A lot of people don't want the Rockets to succeed. A lot of people don't want the Rockets to succeed. I know that sounds a little bit crazy. Take it from a kid in Chicago who is a Chicago Bulls diehard fan. Been making Rocket videos for 1 year exactly. Take it from me, guys. They don't want the Rockets to succeed. Why would you want a rebuilding team to succeed if your team isn't rebuilding and has a better chance? The media doesn't want the Rockets to win right now. Do they want them to succeed? Yeah. I think a lot of people want KPJ, Christian Wood, Jalen Green to succeed. But do they want them to upset teams like the Chicago Bulls or the Charlotte Hornets? No. Absolutely not. Well, some people do. Everyone who's watching this video does. So, man, I have so many things to say. Let's get into, let's just break out some stats right here. The Rockets shot 54% from the field. 54% from the field. They shot 47% from downtown. I was arguing with one of my buddies, Bobby Plays, who's like super famous on YouTube, by the way. Great YouTube channel, great guy, even better guy. He'll never watch this video. It doesn't matter. Still free promo. Check him out. Bobby Plays, great guy. He was saying, because we're all familiar, the Hornets have one of the best offenses in the entire NBA. They have a very slow first quarter offense, but man, they close games out quickly. They keep scoring, they keep scoring, they keep scoring. Now, what is an issue the Charlotte Hornets face? It's defense. It's defense. What are the Houston Rockets going to do night in and night out, regardless of who's playing, who's starting, if it's a back-to-back, who's injured, whatever the case? What are they going to do every single game? The answer is run the floor. They're one of the, if not the youngest team in the NBA. They're going to run the floor every single possession, every minute of every game. That's why I love this Rockets team. We've been saying the Rockets are going to go on a winning streak. They don't suck. Steven Silas, yes, he's had rotational issues. I have something to tell everybody who is watching this video right now. Every team hates their coach's rotations. Every single team. Lakers, Bucks, Suns, every team hates their coaches' rotations, or they at least have issues. We're not NBA coaches. I trust Stephen Silas. If Rafael Stone wants Stephen Silas gone, he's gone. That's the bottom line. Trust your GM, trust your team, trust your roster. I am so sick of Rockets fans berating on this team because they've played 15 basketball games and they're the youngest team in the NBA. Your starting point guard has played 30, 40 games at his position in his entire career. Your starting shooting guard has played 18 basketball games in his whole career at the NBA level. It's not going to come immediately. Rome wasn't built in a day. The Warriors weren't built in a day. You have to go through things like this in order to rise. You have to learn through mistakes. You have to learn through failure and build. And what has Stephen Silas done? I am not a huge fan of Stephen Silas. I will let you know that every time I talk about him. What has he been doing? Making adjustments. What do good coaches do? They make adjustments. What did Stephen Silas do all the first 15 games? No adjustments. Very, very rigid. It's my way or the highway. We have a very complex offense. You guys need to learn it. There's no way around that. And what has the last 2 games specifically been? You're seeing new rotations. You're seeing new starters. You're seeing new closers. Everything is different. And that is what you need to do. You're not making the playoffs, Stephen Silas. You're 3-16. The playoffs, the championship, they're out of the equation. Maybe the play-in, if you really get hot, the championship's out of the table. So what do you need to do? You need to develop your young talent. Tonight, guys, I'm so sick of people telling me KPJ is an point guard. Because if someone tells me KPJ is an point guard, I know immediately they're not watching the games. I know immediately. If you're telling me KPJ is not a point guard, I know immediately you've watched 5 Rocket games max for maybe 20 minutes per game. I know that for a fact. Because KPJ has shown enough, playmaking-wise, shooting-wise, distributing-wise, that he can be a point guard. He can be a franchise point guard. Let's take a look at his statistics tonight, because not only did he have a huge defensive play to win the basketball game, but offensively, KPJ, 23 points, 8 rebounds, 12 assists. Who's complaining after that? Who is complaining after that? And what have I been telling all of you? If the Rockets win 5 games, if the Rockets win 3 games, if they win 4 games, if they go on a winning streak, all of this crap about Stephen Silas, all this crap about their roster, it's out of the question. It's gone. What happened to the Oklahoma City Thunder? They won 5 straight games, and all of a sudden they were on pace to be one of the worst NBA teams ever, and now all of a sudden they're one of the most exciting young teams in the NBA. Don't listen to the media. Form your own opinions, form your own thoughts, and that is life advice. Not only Houston Rocket advice, that is life advice. Tonight, I was impressed. I was impressed top to bottom. Garrison Matthews, what have we been saying? Statistically, his first 5-ish games for the Rockets were horrible. If you were a box score watcher, you'd look at Garrison Matthews and be like, he sucks. No. There has not been a single point the whole season since Garrison has been called up to the Houston Rockets where he has sucked. Yes, he'll go 1 of 6 sometimes. He's doing everything else. And he closed tonight's game. He had a huge 3, played great defense. I love Garrison Matthews. He might be a long-term bench elite role player. Christian Wood, career high in points. Literally a career high in points, 13 of 19, 2 of 3 from downtown, 5 of 7 from the free throw line, made 2 clutch free throws for the second game in a row, and scores 33 points with 16 rebounds. Granted, Mason Plumlee was out, but hey, I'm not making excuses. The Hornets are a good team. They have rebounders. They have big bodies. You can't discredit Christian Wood's game. I mean, Jae'Sean Tate, 16 points, 5 assists, 6 of 9, 2 of 4 from downtown. Like, Garrison Matthews, 20 points. Eric Gordon, 22 points, 7 assists. Armani Brooks, 5 of 11 from downtown for 15 points. KJ Martin, yeah, he got blocked, I think it was 5 times at the rim. Dude, this team is learning. They are learning. They are a work in progress. I've been trying to preach this to you guys every loss the regular season. It's not built in a day. Nothing's built in a day. The Rockets are just fine. Trust me. Literally, just trust me. And if tonight wasn't a showcase, the Bulls game wasn't a showcase, you'll see by the end of December. I 100% guarantee you. I'm so sick of all this Rocket slander from people who are not watching Rockets games. And I'm not trying to call out Rockets fans. I'm trying to call out the whole freaking NBA who they're so caught up in their own team. Why would they watch a 3-16 team? They're not. That's the bottom line. They're making anything, they're just reiterating what Twitter says. They're just reiterating what their favorite, Rusty Buckets, Funky Diabetic, whoever the fuck they watch, who doesn't know what they're talking about. They're just listening to them and forming their opinions based off that. We watch Rockets games. They don't suck. And I'm so sick of hearing that the Rockets suck. I am so sick of it. I'm so sick of KPJ not being a point guard. I'm so sick of Steven Silas not being a head coach. Relax and let it take its course. I'm not trying to go at you guys at all because it's not. It's like the bad Rockets fans. It's not the hardcore fans. It's not the good NBA fans. It's just like that 1% of Rockets fans who they're in that James Harden era. They're like 14 years old and they're like, we're not 15-10 or we're not 15-5. I'm going to go complain and watch the Lakers. I'm not having that this year. I'm not having this year. If you guys like Rockets content, I post Rockets content all the time. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you want more in-depth Rockets videos like shit about like Garrison Matthews, Christian Wood, KPJ, like debates, that type of thing, Houston Rockets Daily, the link's in the bio. I post every day on it. Hit the subscribe button. I appreciate all you guys. If you're watching this, we're 12 minutes in right now. Comment mashed potatoes. Go ahead, comment right now. Your favorite Thanksgiving side dish. If you don't have a favorite Thanksgiving side dish, let me know. It shows me who's watching me. It shows me who's supporting me. And like for real, if you're still watching this, Matt, I seriously love you so much. Let's go Rockets. We're 3-16, and this is just the start. It's just the start.